South Africa has a gas master plan and an integrated resource plan 2023 that speaks to accelerated efforts on the building of 3 gigawatts of gas-fired power generation to help plug an energy deficit that is hurting the economy. Part of government's plans is to increase generation on the procurement of 3,000 megawatts projects this near Kucha in the Eastern Cape province, which those in the gas space believe should happen as a matter of urgency.
We've written similar letters to the DMRE, even the presidency, all other government stakeholders. In essence, these highlighted sections, we emphasize the point that a gas supply crisis is imminent. And at that stage, we viewed this as the next energy challenge for South Africa. Now, that has certainly become real in recent times.
They say the country is experiencing a gas decline, and this was made worse by the announcement by Sasol, which they say is already affecting consumers with an increase in gas demand and a shortfall that has the potential to negatively affect the economy.
We are then faced with certain impacts. We see the investment hard stop from 2024 onwards in terms of fixed capital investment. We see reduced output at this point from 2026 if nothing changes, and definitely closures by plants and factories in KZN, Mpumalanga and Gauteng. Loss of competitiveness already at play. We are subject to increased network economic costs in energy, logistics, water, all these elements. And we see increasing SADC industrialization, access to cheap domestic gas energy next door. And this is a reality and something that we as a country need to keep an eye out all the time.
They also believe that gas to power will contribute to grid stability, minimize load shedding, and complement the country's renewable energy rollout.
In the future, energy security has to be number one on any risk register in corporate South Africa at the moment. And it also provides private users with a solution that immunizates against uncertain Eskom increases in the future. If it were to be an Eskom or Government of South Africa type offtake, 30% of the current tariff, by our estimation, is in the region of 30% of the price of diesel per kilowatt hour that's currently being burnt. If we compare that to the cost of load shedding to our economy, it's even less than even smaller percentage than it is of diesel. And furthermore, this is a difficult one to get a number on, but we believe it's below the cost of what it's costing to keep the old coal-fired plants going.
South Africa has 4 months to roll out the development of gas infrastructure to ensure gas energy security. Those in the sector are urging government to prioritize the release of the gas master plan for public comment. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.